Welcome to the Swamp, the giant that the head ball coach awakened, one that thrived in urban renewal, and now one where only the Gators get out alive. Today, two teams collide in an old-fashioned SEC showdown. As we'll see, the Ole Miss Rebels taking on the #1 team in the land, the Florida Gators. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis. A first down for the offense. Looking to move it through the air. Getting some heat. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and a first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get up. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. The Gators will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll field it close to the 50. And the return. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period.
Ole Miss 3, Florida
0. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. To the air, it's Callow. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Catch inside the 25. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17.
And how about the big strike down the field? I love when offenses take shots down the field, try to make big plays. Now they're set up in the red zone.
The Gators with the 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a space. He's got the back in the middle. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. Now on second down. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. They'll run the screen.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. They'll try it on the ground. And the Gators get it past the sticks.
I love offenses that can just rely on their offensive line to get it done in 4th and short situations like that. Turn around, hand it off, let's stay on the field and keep this thing going.
1st and goal for the offense. From the gun, looking for a man. Snags it, and he will score! Touchdown, Florida!
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Back to pass, it's Callow. Right down the middle. Got his man. Knocked down at the 29-yard line. Picked up 15 yards on the play, and he's got a first down. A new set of downs after the completion. He wants to throw. Fires deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Gators.
A lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him. And the ball is thrown perfectly out in front. You can see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
Looking to the big tight end. On target to the left. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Finds his big tight end. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. And they'll come to the line with less than a yard to go. Across the 25, he's got room. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Florida! No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6. An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
Yeah, he definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Colin.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
Looking for a man, it's Callow. They're bringing heat. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The Gators will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not going to risk a reach. First down for this offense. He's going to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. They made the defense pay with that last big chunk of yardage. Now 1st and 10 from the 30. He's looking to throw it. He's going to run it. At the 20, he's got space. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing.
Quarterback sneaks it forward and into the end zone for a touchdown.
When these offenses get...
The Gators sending the offense back to work. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. Just plowing down the field. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
Well, there's the offense trying to take advantage of this running back speed. I like the call. Hand off to the left, to the outside. Put him in space and let him go to work.
Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. Dropping back, it's Callow. Trying to get to it. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
This defense knew they had a tall task playing against this Heisman caliber quarterback, and the best way to affect him is with pressure. They were able to hit him on that play, and that forced the incompletion.
This time it's complete. Touchdown, Gators! And the beatdown has ensued. And he is piling up the touchdowns in this one. Remember, Tebow put a 55 spot up on the board, and Warfel knew how to find the end zone, too.
Yeah, tons of guys have known how to do that when they've worn the blue and orange, but this offense is really cooking, balanced around him. He can do it all. When you can run like this and throw the football, just put so much pressure on defenses, it's an absolute nightmare.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Paul. They've done what they want in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The Gators decide to punt it away. Looks it all the way in, and now turns. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They'll leave it with him. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. They'll give it to the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
You can't let the same guy beat you over and over and over again. You got to make adjustments. Sometimes you got to bring more guys in the box, more guys to the football, and make sure he's not the one who beat you.
The pitch. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picks up the first down. And how about the timing on that pitch? And the Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quick toss. Running through contact. And he will finally go out of bounds after another big gain, and they are absolutely gashing them with this running game. The Gators are moving quickly down the field. The give to the left. Nice move there. On the move at the 30. Racing down the left side. And he glides into the end zone easily, but this one might be coming back. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And he's brought down after a solid gain, and that'll be the final play of the third quarter. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. To the ground with the back. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
And a nice job by the offense, picking up the blitz, understanding that extra guy was coming, and creating just a little bit of a hole for that running back to slither through and get some positive yards.
Hand off from the shotgun. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop.
Now, 4th down.
And how about this? They're going to send the kicker out there to try to put a thunderfoot into one. Well, players don't really like kickers, but if this guy bangs through this 60-yarder, he'll be the toast of the team. Oh, and he missed it. No. The Gators sending the offense back to work. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been this play caller too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Looking for room, it's McMillan. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. This kick would be hard enough straight on. 57 yards. He's also on the left hash. And he's got it from 57. What a beauty. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. We reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. The inside handoff. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And they'll take a knee. And here comes the offense on second down. Looks like the offense will just take a knee. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. And the quarterback's just going to take a knee. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
Got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All three phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, and it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
That's good.